So going back to the question of what would be my advice in terms of improving international and transethnic adoption, I would think also about the birth country and the birth family, and making sure that the most vulnerable member of a society in the birth country are actually taken care of, and so that you can reduce and mitigate as far as possible the likelihood of them having to give up their own children, either willingly or unwillingly and things like that. So having some sort of social, economic policy in place so that families can be supported as much as possible within their original country. And so in terms of the international community, I would say that it is important that help is being provided to countries where things are more difficult, so that they can set up those programs to help the vulnerable people. And yes.
Let it breathe, just be yourself. 너를 위한 달콤한 시간.
So another important aspect, obviously, is the access to the information. You know, so often adoptees don't necessarily have access to their full file, to their baby pictures, to their whole story, and that could be extremely painful. And so whatever legislation can do in order to make that access to information easier, I think that would be very welcome. And sometimes legislation prevents it either from the birth country or from the host country's perspective. And again, I think international cooperation on that matter is very important. I do appreciate that the birth family also has their right for privacy and things like that. But they might be able to change their mind at some point in their life, and so when they are ready, then some of those information could be released and things like that. What have I learned about this journey? Well, it's really complex because we're putting people together who have their own history and their own wounds, and hoping for the best, that they can make a brand new family and a happy ever after and things like that. And I think often, in terms of the adoptees, they come into a family where there is an expectation on them, and they will have to play a certain role to fulfill those expectations. And often it's about adapting to the adoptive families and to the society, and be, you know, whiter than white, and and that's where this disconnect can happen between how you feel inside and how you look outside, and also I think the adoptive families want you to be part 100% of their family, and you know, whatever happened before doesn't matter, and so erasing the past and just fitting into that new role may in time create a lot of discomfort and frustration and yeah, so that is difficult, because at the end of the day, you know, we are more than just a cute baby, and we are individuals, and we have to live day in and day out with the fact that we have been uprooted, and just get on with it, really. And it is possible, and it's not easy already when you come on this earth, and just understanding who you are in normal case is not an easy process. But then when you had those layers about adoption and different cultures and all those type of things, that's a totally different kettle of fish, because the adoptive family themselves may not have explored or resolved those issues, so they may not be in a position to guide you during this process. And then as a child you grew up and you try to find the answer, and you so often feel misunderstood, and that can be a very lonely experience. And so that's what we're trying to do through this exercise, to kind of show basically that there have been some learning, and hopefully that we can make the process better, or the experience better, maybe by doing some mindset changes as a beginning, and then also that could lead to maybe changes in the system, and then other actions. But I do believe that it is possible to definitely improve the experience.